have you ever noticed that house?
It's hiding underneath a lot of juniper, it looks like.
It looks rather shabby, especially when we're having guests over. You know, you always sort of wince a little bit.
It's the eyesore of the street.
Yeah. Now, they just want a $20,000 makeover. Pretty good, right?
How do I get some of that action?
We also do small neighbor makeovers.
Yeah.
Would you like to throw your cap in?
Get out!
Would you really do
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
She's still not.
We love Westwood Park.
This is sort of a blend of the city, yet it's almost a little bit suburban, being that you have a backyard and you know, the houses are separated.
It's like being in the country in the middle of the city.
A lot of greenery here. In fact, there's an enormous tree over there. Do you see it?
Yeah, we call that the trailer in a tree house.
No kidding.
Just because it looks, I mean, you see the tree, it covers up half the house, and the other half just looks like a trailer.
Place could use a nice coat of paint.
That peach color isn't doing it for you?
Not doing it for me.
You know, we've always tried to convince ourselves that this was sort of khaki, leaning a little bit towards peach, but it's peach. There's no getting around it.
I'll go for the black bean burger.
There you go.
Is that good?
2 burgers and a black bean. Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys.
Who gets green beans and a hamburger to go place?
Me? You have to have your veggies.
So we're here to talk about the next project. Did you guys get the photographs?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a little bit craftsman, a little bit Spanish. There's a big window covering the main opening and a tree.
And you can't really see the porch and the front door.
When we first found the house, we knew we were kind of getting into a little bit of a project. Obviously, when it came to the front yard, we kind of realized we've gotten in a little bit over our heads.
The yard, ugh, awful.
Yeah, it's all juniper right now, completely overgrown. And their neighbors are really upset.
Really?
I mean, really, because you'll see. As you walk up and down the street, all the other yards are really well maintained.
The biggest change in the past year is that our beautiful son was born. That pretty much zapped all available free time that we might have had before.
Another problem the house has is clearly the entryway. There's a bunch of steps that are different shapes and sizes leading up to a small little porch.
It's kind of high up there to be so close to the street.
I think the $20,000 should be pretty much perfect to get us where we need to go to turn this house into something that they've always wanted.
Agreed.
Can I have a bean?
Is it good? Are they fried?
John,
How are you?
good to see you.
No matter what happens, that thing has to go.
Yeah, but it's okay, it's progress.
We're wasting no time getting that tree out of there. I could walk away after removing the tree and already the curb appeal's improved. Do you want to see what we're gonna do?
I do, I'm anxious to see it. I'm sad Meredith isn't here to see it with me. She's gonna be jealous.
I just emailed the drawings to her.
Oh, okay, cool.
But first, let's you and me check it out.
I'm anxious.
Wow. Okay. Big changes right off the bat. We're creating a sense of entry here by pulling this entry all the way out to the street. Cool. Then up here, this is going to be the main patio, and it's going to be quite large. The best way of designing this house is going to be to embrace both the craftsman and Spanish influences. For the Spanish influences, it's really about embracing the stucco and some of the more decorative embellishments we're going to put onto the facade. Finally, the big detail is we're going to rip out that front window, rip it down, and really open up this entryway.
I'm excited about it. It's a big change.
Well, I think we should call Meredith.
Okay, great.
Do you have her number?
I certainly have her number.
Hello?
Did you get my email, Meredith?
Oh, wow. It looks amazing. Very open and welcoming, just what we wanted.
All right, so she seems on board.
She's on board. We're anxious to get rolling.
I know, me too. Well, we're rolling.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's
Look, it's
definitely
open.
exciting. As soon as I opened up my email and looked at the drawings, I, completely freaked out. I think it looks great, and I have complete faith in John and his team to do a great job.
I envision this to be your Juliet balcony in the Romeo and Juliet style.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
I love it.
It's like that moment of anticipation we just wanted to have. Was this good for me as it was for you?
It was good for us, put it that way.
And are we gonna rip out all the juniper today?
Juniper will be all gone.
So with any luck, by the end of today, this house will look like it's been bombed.
This is absolutely thrilling my heart right now. I can't even tell you. It's been the bane of our existence.
Few plants evoke as much joy when being killed as juniper.
Hello.
How are you? Hi.
Out of the blue I come.
Well, we're gonna find some neighbor makeovers.
Yes, we are.
Tell me about your neighbors.
We know Magda, who's next door, who's wonderful and gave little Ray first-year birthday gift, and she's lovely. And
Cool. Well, Magda seems to be having planter box issues. Shall we go say hi, Kim?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
let me know
We'll
how
tell
it goes.
Magda that you told us.
Okay,
Yeah.
please.
Hello. Hi, you must be Magda.
I am.
We're doing work next door.
Are you ever?
Come on out.
Okay. It's a beautiful show. They do a great job, and I am so thrilled that you're here.
So we couldn't help but notice your poor little flower box. It keeps falling off or something?
You know, I've tried so hard to nurture this thing, and it just doesn't want to cooperate.
This is definitely a fix that we can take care of.
Oh,
Do you like that,
nice.
Magda?
I love it, yes.
Good.
Do you know why everyone paints their walkways red? Is there a history behind this?
I don't know why.
I'm opposed to red walkways because they're ubiquitous and they don't match any of the colors on any of the facades. So the quest to find out how people started painting their walkways red continues. But in the meantime, I'm going to get rid of the one in front of Magda's house and her curb appeal will be much improved.
Whatever you guys do, I know it's going to be great and a big improvement. It truly is a dream come true. Thank you.
Kim, can you help me with the paint?
Sure.
We're making some big decisions today, namely color, and Randy and Meredith were very clear in giving me the authority to pick the main colors for them. I want a neutral body color that's going to be appropriate for the stucco look of this house. The main body of the house is greenish khaki, but I still want them to have some options so that they can feel like they had some input and to know how versatile their house can be. You can think of them as the green option, the lilac option, the coral option. The color that they're picking is going to define the character of the house because it's going to be on the underside of the eaves, which is where we're putting all that extra detail.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought purple would be my first choice. That one panics me a little bit. I don't know if I would go.
Don't let it panic you. You can be
Purple's
very
cool, but-
masculine man
Oh, yeah?
and have a purple detail on your house.
Okay, maybe. So
Take my word for it.
Okay, dude.
I think I'd probably lean towards the green.
Yeah,
but
me
what
too.
do you think?
I think it's actually kind of cool.
They went for the green-blue option, which is sort of middle of the road, very safe, but also very calming. Well, that'll be appropriate because your guys are also growing green thumbs as we speak.
Yeah, we better be.
This thing is almost throwing itself off the facade.
The structure is fine. We're just gonna rip the face and the two sides off, and then we're just gonna basically rebuild it. Awesome.
This was way too easy.
For the front, can we do a paneled look where the panels line up with the mullions of the window and the brackets?
No problem.
Since we're already having some artist work done on the other house, why don't we have the house numbers painted right there?
This is a stencil that I'm going to use as a guide.
Yeah, that's a great scale, right?
Yeah, that's
think
what I
that's
thought.
perfect. This framing is kind of amazing right now. It's really so grand.
This is one job that I'm looking forward to seeing concrete actually go in, because that is really going to make a good change.
We're putting so many decorative elements onto the facade that I wanted to pull it all the way out to the sidewalk and not just leave it on the vertical surfaces. So we're pouring some concrete pads that are going to break up the vast expanse of decking leading up to the front door, and then we're going to stamp the concrete with a herringbone pattern. So the effect should be almost like an outdoor area rug. These look really nice.
Agreed.
I think actually 4 would work, and that would allow us 6 up there. This is exciting. The decorative elements are finally starting to come in,
Roughly 2 foot on center.
with 2 verticals in between and on the ends. And what I've done is taken the curved motif from the stucco details and incorporated into not just the handrails, but the flower box as well.
The
railing is really noticeable. It looks so custom and adds a ton of character. I mean, it's nothing about it is run of the mill, which is awesome. We love it.
Sounds like you watched HGTV before. She speaks HGTV language.
Yeah. I'm an addict, I admit it.
Oh, it's like a different house. This house number is so punchy.
The artist that did the house numbers did such a good job that it actually looks like those numbers were carved out of your facade.
Absolutely, that's what I said. I had to go up and feel it to see if it wasn't dented up
Isn't that
there.
amazing?
The flower box with all the detail, you know, that you pull together.
You can see the lines of the mullions coming right down.
Yes. It's beautiful. It's so much more than I ever expected.
Oh, I'm pleased.
Yes, I am
pleased.
too.
Good.
I'm in love with my house again.
As you can see, we're getting the integral color in the concrete.
Yeah.
All that's going in. We're gonna
It looks like tar.
really done. It'll dry, obviously, a bit lighter. but
Yeah.
It's wet now.
That's cool stuff.
If it was just standard concrete, that would be maybe kind of dull, but this kind of has an interest value to it that I think will look good.
Look
I get comments from people coming by too.
Already?
They really like it.
So
yeah.
good. It's really sexy. Because the metal railing ties the concrete landing to the steps to the portico, the details of it are very important and they need to be consistent throughout the whole design. Some of this picket work, can we use the bendy stuff? Do you hate it?
Not really, but you can alternate it one every other.
Yes, perfect. Let's alternate. I can tell already.
Oh, okay. No, he wants 3. Okay.
And that's why we made him so small. It's because I knew I was going to overload the decorative nature of this. Because the house is on a bit of a perch, those eaves are going to be very exposed and will get a lot of attention, especially when I'm done with them. What do you think? Should we wrap this? Is this a...
Fantastic. I think it's fabulous. Hey.
Listen, we didn't ask Sergeant Pepper's advice. Meanwhile, do you know where Kim is?
Right here at your service.
What is this?
You like my swirls?
Your epaulettes?
Come on, give me another one, John. You keep it going with this.
Join your marching band? To join the French Foreign Legion?
I like leading the troops. So where exactly are the pavers gonna go?
They're gonna pick up from that pad and use that dimension in that direction.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hey.
Fine. How are you?
Good.
You guys are doing a great job of this house.
Thank you. We're
I've
having
been
fun with
watching it from the window.
Which window?
Right there.
Oh, you live right here?
I live right here, yes. My friends and I talk about HGTV at work all the time, and we say if we had our home, this is how we would have it.
Really? So this is your home. How would you have it?
Well, I'd like to have it painted. I'd like to have a lot punched out.
I think you have really good ideas already.
Fans of HGTV.
Doesn't sound like you need my help, but let's see.
You're going to my house?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh my God.
Does Cindy make you watch HGTV?
No, I watch it on my own.
Oh, good. Okay.
My man.
Well, now that we're here,
Yeah.
here's what I would do to your house.
Would you really do
Yes.
it?
yes.
Really?
One thing I would like to do is take that sand color and bring it into
Okay.
the alcove right there. We'll draw your eye up to it. We'll paint the door as well.
Uh-huh.
And then see those 5 coffers?
Right.
We'll trim out the insides and put a medallion in each one and maybe even a bigger one in the center to really draw attention to it.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it'll be pretty.
I can't believe you're really gonna do that.
Of course, it'll be fun.
Wow.
We're gonna take down this not so beautiful light and put the beautiful one up.
If I remember correctly, my wife chose the design.
Okay.
Don't tell her I said what I said, dude.
Oh, here she comes.
Now,
Hey.
like? Look at this. This guy's proud of his work. You know, you can tell he really likes his stuff. The final detail is going to be when the artist comes in with all the templates for all that hand scroll work. It's a crucial detail, and I still have no idea exactly what it's going to look like.
Okay, well, we're excited to see what it adds.
That's the right attitude.
See how it looks, right?
Do you have the image with you?
Yeah.
I think the scale of this is actually perfect.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous because I don't want it to be too busy or too much.
You can have fun with it. They don't have to be identical. Like maybe this one is here and comes a little
So
lower
a little
than
bit
this.
more freeform than
Yeah.
I was thinking.
But that said, I mean, John has great taste, and everything he's done so far, we have not been disappointed with. So we'll see how it all goes, you know?
And 2 more.
So the idea here is very informal, very loose. No straight lines.
Okay.
So give me the, what'd you call it, the snaking? Do a little snaky
snake
action.
effect.
Yeah, thank you, sir. All right. There you go. You excited about the plants?
Yeah, the plants are good.
Definitely.
What I'm not so excited about, ladies and gentlemen, is all these little white lines
What do you
everywhere. I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, we're happy to hear you say that.
I can see why Meredith and Randy are concerned. I'm also not that happy with the design or the colors. I feel like if the colors were to work a bit better with the facade and be less contrasty, it'd be great.
Okay.
I think the one thing, just with the shape, ultimately, this is leaning a little feathery. So I'm just putting that out there.
No,
It
absolutely.
can-
Keep putting it on. Lay it
Keep
thick.
laying it
Keeping
on.
it on.
I wanted to get your thoughts on the paint detail work on the curb. Kind of, I don't know, what do you think?
Do you
Keep it or?
do you have to rub it in, Randy?
Well, you didn't address it, so I was like, does that mean that all stays?
I
or does
said
that
I'd fix it. Just to
Better to
recap, you're not
lose it
unhappy
now.
with the decorative painting.
quite getting a
just so
feel.
that breaks my heart a little bit, but we'll fix it. We will fix it.
The soil here is really, really dry, so we have to tell Cindy and Douglas to keep this stuff watered out here so that they don't end up with the same mess in which they started.
All the medallions and trim work we're installing into the coffer areas were store-bought and didn't cost more than 75 bucks.
So nice, right there in the center. Are you ready for your moment of truth?
I am ready.
Cindy, Douglas, let's do this. Look up, look at the medallions.
Oh, that is breathtaking. It brings the whole thing all together. It's like I'm looking at a brand new house.
It is, it's your brand new house. We painted the front door.
Right.
We painted your alcove, touched up your numbers, your hardware.
Look at how that light just shines there.
I know, it's gorgeous.
I have to thank you guys so much.
Yeah, they want to give you guys a shout out.
It's a real transformation.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I love it.
Their house looks gorgeous, and Magda's house is done, so you know that we will not sell you guys short.
Yeah, we're right in the middle, right? So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
No wonder Meredith and Randy had an enormous tree covering the front of their house. They had nothing to show off. But now that we've revealed all their beautiful architecture, I love their home. And it looks like they do too. Well, this is a nice site. Are you guys enjoying your patio?
Yeah,
Love
you bet.
it. Love it. It's tremendous.
Is it
Love
kind of amazing?
It is
It's more than kind
more
of
than
amazing.
kind of.
Yeah.
It's more than kind of amazing.
I think we were really embarrassed of our house before, and now, I mean, it clearly looks like a professional has completely transformed the space.
I knew that I wanted to give you guys more of a place to hang out and spend time out here.
Right.
But the problem was, if we just built decking, it was gonna look like an add-on. But by incorporating this concrete detail here, it becomes part of the architecture because your landing already is concrete.
Yeah. And we love that he really stayed true to the character of the house, character of the neighborhood, and that, I mean, he kind of embraced it and took it to the next level, tenfold.
Before, you know, there was a big tree, but the biggest difference was that we have that window that was inset by like an inch.
Right.
So all those cool, swoopy, curly details were invisible.
Yep, exactly.
And now they're like the most important part about your facade.
Yeah, and especially with the detail paintwork that was done, I mean, it completely highlights those.
It took a couple tries, but I'm glad you guys stuck it through with me.
Yeah.
All the gold leafing makes it look like your house is in sunshine.
At first, I was like, really? You know, I'm not a gold leafing guy. You know, what are we talking about?
Aren't you, Randy?
I'm really not. I'm
Comes as a shocker,
I'm kind of
right?
still
Yeah.
not, you know, but on the house, you know, I mean, it looks good.
It's been a little bit of an exercise in trust, I think, all along the way, but we're thrilled with how it turned out. We couldn't have asked for a more beautiful result. We love it.
We're proud of the fact that I think it kind of brings up the neighborhood now instead of bringing it down. And the work that was done on the neighboring houses, you know, did its part to do that as well.
Well, I'm so pleased. You guys deserve it. You're a beautiful family. You have a beautiful house now. You guys were lovely to work with.
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
You too. You did a great job.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
The whole crowd. Thanks, man.
Now,
Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks so good.
What do you think?
I didn't even recognize it.
So people say they've driven past and they've been like, which one's yours?
find your
You
house.
have to do like a double take.
do you remember what it was like before?
I do. It's a bit of an adventure getting through the plants.
It's much better than the peach.
The peach. Yeah, the peach wonder.
Love the decorative painting. I love that you guys kind of encourage them to give that a try.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for improving our street. No problem, John. We're finally welcome here. It's taken 3 years.
So thanks for coming out today, guys. It's a foggy day, but I guess that's par for the course, right?
Here and there, yeah.
But guess what? This house has some sunshine beaming on it today. What do you think? Yeah! Cheers, guys! Woo-hoo!